The Wolverines will kick this deep to get us going. And is fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. He'll hand it off. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Rough start with the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Caught behind the line. It's Peoples. Defense finally able to get him down after the juke, but he picks up a decent gain.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out the space.
They bring it down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Sayin. Short connection to the tight end here. They bring him down after a short gain there. A completion makes it 2nd down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, how about the push up front by the big fellas here? And when you can get pressure like this, that's what separates good defenses from great defenses. And you think back to the Michigan teams, when they've been exceptional, they've had defensive line played just like that.
Just standing there, gets hit again.
Not exactly how this offense wanted this game to get started, especially playing at home. Big sack, loss of yardage, and now what kind of decision do you make here on your side of the 50 on 4th down?
He's going to try to return the punt. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Contact as he threw it. Off target with the throw, incomplete.
Well, I love to see this quarterback sit in there and take the hit. But, man, he's got to do a better job of recognizing where to go with the ball and just throw it away. You can't throw it in double coverage.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fix. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
That's reeled in. It's Marshall. They get the 3rd down conversion. 1st down now from the 37.
Chris, sometimes the quarterback's just trying to find the open guy and get him the ball. It's exactly what he's able to do here. Found a way to pick up the 1st down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. And here's the handoff. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Grab near the sticks. It's Morgan.
Now the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, that one's picked off.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
Here's the first play of the drive, backed up to their own 7. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. A deep shot to the left side. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws. It's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience here before he knocked the ball away.
They get him down. The gain is to about the 12.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Makes the catch downfield. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
That defense in a soft zone coverage, pretty easy for the quarterback to recognize that with the curl route. But how about the receiver? The yards after the catch there help pick up the first down.
And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game. So, Kirk, we reached the end of one. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story. As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Dropping back, it's Sayin. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
Well, they come out of that nickel package, and the move pays off. Gives them an extra defensive back on the field, a little bit more speed and awareness, and it pays off with this big interception.
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Second and 10 now from the 48 after that incompletion. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on second and 10. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
Well, it's an incompletion here. I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
So what will the call be here? Fourth down and long from their own 47. Looking to throw here. Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. Finds room at the 30. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, it's a blown opportunity here for this defense. They get the offense all the way to fourth down and long. They got to get pressure. They got to get this offense off the field, make them pay for this aggressive decision to go for it. And instead, they give up a first down. This could cost them.
That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Defender sitting back in zone, eyes on the football, bats that ball down, headed for the in-breaking receiver. That's just really good discipline by that secondary.
Second down, we're going to throw it. It's a quick grab. Brought down very quickly. Not much to show for that completion.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again, getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Caught over the middle. It's Haynes. They bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, on the completion.
What a huge third down conversion here for this offense. Nice job of being able to give the quarterback enough time. He finds the matchup that he wants, gets it to his man, and he does the rest.
Pass caught. Can he get in? defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line. And the Wolverines looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Back to throw again. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. And Kirk, how important is that to get off to a positive start, to draw first blood in a rivalry game like this?
Well, Chris, as you know, in a rivalry game, there's so much emotion. So to be able to put a touchdown on the board first just sets the tone for a big day.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Takes the ball and heads to the left. That solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Back to pass. It's Sayin. Receiver makes the catch. Breaks into the clear. Here he goes. Past the 20. Touchdown, Buckeyes. He broke away and they couldn't catch him.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
And the point after is good. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Simpson. To be tackled at the 21, that's good work by the coverage team. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Here's the handoff. Oh, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. On the ground, it's Haynes. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So 2 runs produce nothing, and now it's 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's McCulley. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball for 31. So it's a 1st down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I love this. Good job by this corner to come up, get physical, and bring the quarterback down on that option. Never gave him a chance to make his read and toss the ball out.
The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Off play action. He's looking to throw. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
The Wolverines lining up here on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Caught over the middle. It's Morgan. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
First down here for this offense. Back in motion now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. End zone ahead. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Boy, the timing here is essential between the quarterback and the receiver. You got to find that window between the linebackers. He does it. Puts the ball right on the money. And then how about the speed after the catch by the receiver for the touchdown?
So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Scanning the field. It's Sayan. Looking for a man deep on the right side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Oh, my gosh. Would he love to have that one back. Open receiver downfield, and he misses him. That's where you go back to the receiver and say, hey, man, that one's on me. I'm coming right back to you.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Took contact on the throw. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-holed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
That's caught. It's Peoples. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Chris, this could end up being a critical game. If they don't have a chance to come back and end up winning this game, the coach could look back at this very play and wonder if things could have turned out differently if they would have been able to hold on to the ball and gotten some points before the half.
And so that will wrap up a very interesting first half of play. Stay tuned for the halftime break. Buckeyes will kick it off to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Offense back out on the field. Passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. Let's see if they found some solutions at halftime. Caught over the middle. It's McCulley. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He's bringing it back. Inside the 10. All the way back for the pick six. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Chris, that second-tier defender, the linebacker, sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. The quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
And the extra point was up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here. Grab down the middle. It's Morgan.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down. The Wolverines will crank up the tempo. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's caught wide open with room to run. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Michigan.
You talk about being in a zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Turner looking to make a play here. He steps out at the 22, and that's where the drive will begin. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. Can they bounce back from that right away? Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Well, the defense is ready for that one. Good job of being able to hold the edge to this defense, showing the speed that they needed to bring him down. He didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
Quick throw to his receiver. That's a dangerous throw. It falls incomplete, but this defense almost had a second interception today. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Back to pass. It's Sayin. Oh, and he fumbles. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. That's reeled in. It's Marshall. Second down after that short completion. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Caught near the sticks. It's Marsh. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today. And the Wolverines line up with a first and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. And strike up the Michigan band again as the Wolverines, Kirk, are beginning to build a lead and pull away here.
Well, I don't think the biggest Michigan fan in the country could have ever expected this kind of performance by the Wolverines. Everything that they have done has worked, and right now they have a nice, comfortable lead.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. The fumble the last time out, symbolizing their struggles here today. That's why they're in a big hole. Quick throw to the left side. He makes the grab. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. A new set of downs after that completion. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain. Well, Kirk, you played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders to keep them focused on the task at hand. How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Third down, out of the shotgun. Pulls it in. It's Tate. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Second down play coming up.
Let's go.
Looking to chuck it again. This pass is on target. Caught. They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense. The Buckeyes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Throws it to the right. Physical defending. That one falls in. Complete. Brings up 2nd down.
It leaves it 2nd down.
Now, looks like the head coach made a smart move in that challenge. Officials are going to overturn their previous ruling after getting a look at that replay. Now it's 2nd down here. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. The pass is intercepted. Could take it all the way. He's at the 50. He's past the 30. Past the 20. Touchdown, Michigan. Pick 6 could be a game changer.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
Michigan 38, Ohio State 14.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To the air. It's Sayin. Looking deep down the left side. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Brought down after a short return at the 20 to snuff out the scoring threat in the red zone.
Chris, that's his 3rd interception in this game alone. If he's going to stay in this game, he's got to do a better job of protecting the football.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make a jump? The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Look out, he's in the clear. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Ohio State 21.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Trying to find room. It's Haynes. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice game. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
They pressure him and sack him. Will be tackled inside the 10. And so far, we have been treated to a serious quarterback duel. Both these guys putting on a show so far. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. It's an out route. The catch made. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's 4th down.
Well, that's a good job of this offense to at least get some positive yards. They kind of put themselves in a tough spot getting behind the sticks. But now, after that big gain, let's see what happens.
Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me?
Hey, it may be a little bit late, Chris, but they get the interception they're desperately looking for. Now, they're still down by 3 possessions, and it's a long shot. But if they can score and maybe get an onside kick, who knows?
Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. To throw, it's Sayin. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch!
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. And he'll leave the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Nice grab. It's Haynes. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the 4th.
Caught over the middle. It's Morgan.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The Wolverines will line up on 1st and 10. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw again. The pass rush closing in. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. That sack sets up a 2nd down and long. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the 1st down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
This is a big 3rd down play coming up. If they can get the stop, you have to believe we'd see a timeout. He bought some time, now lets it go. Makes the catch. It's McCulley. They've got him down, but the offense gets the 1st down they needed to just run the clock out.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the 2nd half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate
Touchdown, Wolverines. Strong game by this quarterback.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the fourth.
Michigan 45, Ohio State 28.
And the kickoff will be a return. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Looking for a late deep shot. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. What an electric play. Suddenly, they move into scoring position down to the 24. So one enormous play, and this offense is threatening almost into the red zone. Looking for the wideout. It's incomplete. He was lucky to avoid a 4th interception in this game. Second down now. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 24. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw to the left. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. Made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
The offense begins this drive, backs to their own goal line, set up at the 3. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete. A very quick throw.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game, and why is he throwing the football?
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Marshall. He shows off the juking ability, but not much room to run. It's a short game. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Bringing pressure. He'll be sacked back at the 2-yard line. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The offense has been pretty efficient. They've made 2 out of 3 4th down tries so far. They'll try it again here. From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. With the catch, it's Marsh. Breaks loose at the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Another big play for this offense, Kirk. They are not throttling back here, even with a comfortable lead in the 4th quarter.
This defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire game. Even when they call the right coverage, the offense has made the plays that they need to be able to put points on the board.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. The sure hands. It's Marshall. They stop him, but it's a 1st down, and that should be ball game.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long, over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
Grab down the middle. It's Klein.
1st down. Caught by the tight end. Gain of 11. And 1st down for the offense.
Well, this one, I mean, defied everyone's expectations except this lower-ranked team. Nobody gave them a chance not just to win, but to blow out